Hello, I'm Eric, the Buddhist life coach. Today I'm going to look at meditation, and I'd like to start with two questions for you. First of all, how many of you have tried meditation at some point in your lives? I'm guessing the answer to that will be many, or even most of you. And for those of you who have tried it, how many of you are still regularly meditating now? For that one, my guess is maybe not so many. So why is that? Well, it varies from person to person, of course, and there are many reasons why people lose the motivation to meditate. But there are three which I think are very common, so I'm going to have a look at those. Firstly, when we start meditating, we're not always very sure why we're doing it. And that can mean that if we don't start to see beneficial results quite quickly, results that we weren't even sure about from the beginning, then we can start to doubt the value of what we're doing and become disheartened. Secondly, meditation teachers don't always tell us that there are many, many different types of meditation, and that it therefore makes sense for us to try out several and find something that works for us. Thirdly, meditation can sometimes be quite hard work, and not all of us really like hard work, especially if we weren't warned about it at the beginning. We all know that meditation is supposed to be good for us, in the same way that eating vegetables is good for us. However, different vegetables deliver different nutrients, and in the same way, different types of meditation bring different benefits. So let's have a look at what's available on the meditation menu. To start with, I think it's important to clear away one common misconception. If you ask people who don't meditate what the point of meditation is, they'll usually say either relaxation or to empty your mind. Now, it's true that many types of meditation will usually relax you, but it's important to remember that that's not the primary aim. And as for emptying our minds, well, that sounds very attractive to us with our busy, stressful lives, doesn't it? But I'm afraid I have to say, good luck with that, because you'll find that your mind really doesn't want to be emptied. In fact, you'll probably become more aware of the head chatter, and that could become quite frustrating. But if all we're aiming for from our meditation practice is relaxation and an empty mind, that's a pity, because we'd be missing out on something bigger. What all types of meditation have in common is that they aim to direct the mind in ways that will make us happier. Not just in the short term, now or for the rest of the morning, but into the long term. So rather than looking for a quick hit of short-term well-being, we're reprogramming ourselves to experience life with greater joy, peace, gratitude, and resilience. So how does this work? Well, typically, we spend a lot of time focused unproductively, looping, negativity, daydreaming, and so on. The different types of meditation are tools to take us away from this, aiming instead to use our minds productively. For example, to create a specific state, to access a resource, internal or external, or to observe more clearly what all of this looping, negativity, and daydreaming is about. Now, we've mentioned directing the mind a couple of times. So where would be a good place to direct it? Here are some options. One very common type of meditation is our own awareness. Awareness of breath, awareness of bodily sensations, or any other easily accessible sensation. A second option is using a visual image. So, for example, we can use a physical picture, or we can visualize something, typically something that we see as beneficial, such as a deity, the Buddha, or a desirable outcome or goal. Thirdly, we can use what I call a beneficial distractor. For example, chanting the names of God, or a mantra, or a sacred text. In a way, this is a bit like a visualization for the voice and ears. And there are various other options. So, now that you've heard all of this, for those of you who tried meditation and decided that it wasn't for you, are you ready perhaps to try a different type? And for those who are completely new to meditation, are you tempted to start your journey? In other videos, I will look at some of the types of meditation that I've practiced and taught to groups. So keep watching and see you soon.